Hey everybody, I'm going to take you through this copying of the employability skills assignments into your classes. I'm no gradebook expert, but I will get you through this, I hope. So you're going to go into your gradebook, and up at the top, you should now under tasks show the standards for each of your classes. There should be 5 of them, plus your midterm and trimester grading tasks. Um, if you do not have these standards, or if you're missing one of the fives for a particular class, let me know. I may have unchecked a box incorrectly for one of your classes, so just let me know if you're missing those. Uh, I'm going to go in and first do a category copier, and you should be a co-teacher or teacher for the employability skills class, so that should show up there. And then I am going to do just the uh, employability skills category. Hit next, and then you can copy that category into all your classes. I'm going to do the Try 2 class of intermediate welding and hit copy. Oops, that's not the right class I want to do actually. I want to do enter this class right here. Hit copy. Then I'm going to go to curriculum copier, and I'm going to select that employability class again. And I'm going to just select that class, intermediate welding B-2. And I hopefully have this cleaned up before you guys go in to do it, but these ones that are W8, W9, those you don't need to copy those. You're going to copy the ones that have the full weeks. And so I'm going to hit next. So I have this the assignments here, and then I have the class select over here and hit next. And I'm just going to double check. Now this would be a prime time to change these dates. Um, those should have copied over, but glancing at this, uh, well, and actually, just double check those dates. Hit save. Copies happen. You can do this to your other classes while you're in here. So now these will show up in this class for, they will show up in all the standards, but when you go to do your grading, before you do that, we're going to need to go into the grading calculation options. And for the 5 standards, so I'm going to come up here and go to proficiency estimate rubric, and I'm going to go to mean. So I'm going to do that for all the standards. If you do not do this, the rubric will not show up for those standards grades. You can leave your midterm alone. If you want to change your grading scale, this is where you can go ahead and do that. Hit save. So now that category will show up here. And now when I go to expand that and I hit multi-score, if for whatever if you open this up and this does not show up like this, make sure this rapid scoring is turned off. Otherwise, you have to actually type in the scores, which typically that's what you'd want to do. But using a rubric, we want to show those here, so you can do, if you hit practice or proficient, you can hit the fill button down, and that will fill down. So this has all the standards, all 5 standards across the top here for this week. So of course you would put those in. So if I do the fill down, you see it automatically does that. And then I could go in and change some of these that maybe aren't uh, where they need to be accordingly. And then I would do that all the way across. And and save that. So that's how that would work. Now, if I'm going to do a regular class assignment, I would go into my trimester grade and go in there and add your assignment like you would normally, and that would show up in your in progress grades. So hopefully this answers your questions. The two big things is just get the category in, copy the grades, and then probably the step that I always miss is that grade calculations options where you go in and select the calculation as the rubric and you change those to mean.